Go.
Hi!
Howdy. Okay.
This is take 3.
Take 3, yeah. Because we don't
Really?
want it. We don't want it to be so long. Who's that?
I don't think that was me. I just favorited your tweet.
Oh. Okay. So we're happy
Yeah, because we just got off the phone with about like an hour ago.
with Solomon.
That was not me.
Maybe it was Solly. Nope, it was you.
It was?
Maybe
I
it was
did?
Solly.
Oh, I favorited 2 of your tweets, that's why.
I am in love with Solomon Old.
Yeah, we just got off the phone. Oh, happy birthday, Engine!
Oh yeah, duh.
That's why we're doing this, because it's Engine's 4th birthday, and we just got off the phone with...
Happy birthday, Engine Radio.
Because we just got off the phone with Solomon Olds, a.k.a.
So Glow
So
Active. So Glow Activator.
I know, but isn't it
That's
So Glow...
Power Rangers.
I know. But isn't it So Glow Activator, a.k.a. Solomon Olds, or Solomon Olds, a.k.a. So Glow Activator?
Well, his real name is Solomon Olds.
I know, so it should be. But he does it on Phenomenon. He does So Glow Activator, a.k.a. Solomon Olds.
Well, he's well known as So Glow Activator. Mr. Personality from Family Force 5. Not many people knew. Actually, when I was doing the Venners, people didn't know his real name was Solomon.
That's crazy. His name is Solomon, guys. Okay.
That's his real given name. Like, his parents weren't like, oh my god,
Let's name
we
it.
should name our child So Glow Activator.
Olds.
Olds. I'm sure Mrs. Frida Old is like,
And Jerome.
yes. And let's name our other son Fatty
And Crouton.
Olds. Come on, ladies and guys.
Sorry,
that are
we're so
fans.
being so mean right now. Oh my god.
But it's true. Is that their real names? I actually got that question on the Venners
That's crazy.
back in 2008. Is that their real names? Yes. Crouton Olive Olds. Come on. Come on.
2 foods that you put on salad.
Exactly. Anyway.
Anyway,
The reason we're doing this video is because scene.
Yes.
The reason we are doing this video is to talk about music that has saved people's lives, or the artists that have saved, or shown, or whatever, in your life.
Yes.
And for us, it's a couple bands. One band is the same, obviously. And,
Kind of 2. I mean, DC Talk and Toby separately. I mean, Toby solo for me.
Toby Solo.
Say Toby.
There you go. We got a new name for Toby Mac. Toby Solo.
Toby Solo.
Toby Glow.
Toby Solo. And then DC Talk as a band.
And Family Force 5.
And Family Force. Oh, yeah.
And Demi.
And
Which,
Demi.
actually, you wanted to know Demi and Family Force 5's connection?
They met each other at Warped Tour.
They've met each other before that. Not Warped Tour, it's Bamboozle.
Bamboozle, sorry.
He, she. Sorry, Demi.
She went on stage with them.
Yeah. But anyway,
Swag.
cool, right?
Oh, I wish
I've
I
never
was-
been on stage with them.
Well, I almost tried to be a creation.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah,
Crouton.
Jacob. If you're watching this,
Bad. Just kidding. Anyway, my love for music goes pretty deep.
me too.
It's my favorite band of all time is DC Talk. They saved my life. They brought me to Christ. Their music brought me to Christ. What band brought you to Christ?
The band didn't bring me to Christ. Church did. Youth group.
Oh, so
Yeah.
blame it on Jesus.
No, I mean, like, Toby's saved me from suicide.
Influenced.
Yeah.
I guess it's more of it, like, I kind of don't like when people say, like, DC Talk saved my life,
Yeah.
like I just did. Because it wasn't really DC Talk. It was the influence of what they said, or how they said it, or the music that was playing at the time that sits in your soul and it is like, you need to listen to this.
I mean, because I'll still listen to that song, Hold On, and I'll still get teary-eyed and emotional almost every time I hear it. I mean...
Well, because it brings you back to that time And that's Hide Me Away for me.
Yeah.
You know, it brings you back to that time. Like, Hide Me Away is a song that... And the voice. It's the voice that sticks with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that voice is Solomon. That every time I hear his voice, it's like, you saved my life. You saved me from jumping off a cliff. Because I thought it was so bad that I wanted to end it.
Mm-hmm.
But because I heard your voice... And the words that were coming out of your voice, it saved my life.
Yeah. That's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
Because
you saved my life. Even though God influenced you and influenced me to listen to you, like, that's why I feel that love. And sometimes people see that differently and they misconstrue it and they turn it around. Like, when I would cook for them and make dinner for them, it's like, this is my thank you.
Mm-hmm.
To you guys.
Uh-oh.
For following...
She's going down.
For following what God told you to do. Hi!
You want to be in the video too?
She's going to talk about her favorite band.
After she gets a drink of water.
Or goes downstairs. Which she can't go downstairs.
She can't.
But that's... I think that's probably the best way I can describe what Family Force 5 means to me. What DC Talk and Hanson, which I didn't even mention... But, you know, their music was there for me. They were there for me. Their personalities were there. Mm-hmm. When I was going through the dark time of my mom dying and, you know, Dad going to jail and all this other stuff that happened in 1997.
Yeah, it was right at my birthday.
That's when Hanson came out with their album, Not Gay. Anyway.
What? Oh, I got you.
Yeah, because I know people are going to be like, yeah, because Hanson's gay. No, Hanson's not gay. All three of them are married
and have kids.
And they have kids. Anyway, yes, I'm very defensive of more so Hanson and Family Force 5 than DC Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I get very defensive with Demi.
Then again, that site that talks bad about all Christian, like that Jesus is Savior site.
If you're watching this.
But this is why I'm so defensive. It's because music does help people.
It does.
And it saves people's lives.
And some people don't get it. Like, people at school think I'm crazy and like they think I'm so obsessed with Demi and everything. But
well,
it's like,
you can be.
I can
Just like
be.
I could be obsessed with Hanson.
Yeah. But it's like they don't understand the whole picture.
But it's because, okay, here's the thing. If you have a friend or a family member who is quote-unquote obsessed with a band or anything, would you rather them be holding on to that or holding on to death? Because that is the difference between them running towards Hanson or running towards the cliff I was going to jump off of. Actually, that would have been more better with the Olds brothers, because that's what that... But it's the same thing, and it's the same thing for whoever might be watching. You know, either they're holding on to Demi, or they're running towards slicing their hand open and bleeding out all over the place. And that's graphic, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's a sad truth, and we should never have felt that way as kids. We should never feel that way now.
I'm still a kid.
I felt that way last night, and I'm 34. Not that I was going to commit suicide, but that I have nothing, like there's nothing in my life. And that's how I felt. You know, and that's when I put on Hanson, and that's when I put on Family Force 5. That's when I put on DC Talk, and it reminds me, or, you know, and that's when you put on Demi. That's when you put on the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, and Toby.
Because it reminds you, hello, there is something to live for.
And
now,
like with Demi, like the reason why I love her so much is because she's been through almost the exact same things I've been through. Like she's battled with depression. She's battled with self-harm. She's battled with suicidal thoughts. She's battled with eating disorder. She's battled with everything in the freaking book you can think of.
Book.
No,
it's not a good book.
She's battled with it almost all, and she's only 22 years old. She's been battling with the interview I saw once. The first time she cut herself, she was 11 years old. I'm sorry, how can an 11-year-old comprehend and be that distraught and that feel
angry.
Yeah, and feel that.
Trapped.
Yeah, I mean, how can an 11-year-old, like, comprehend that? Like, what she's doing is, I mean, let alone me.
They don't.
Exactly.
Because you know why? Because I honestly believe, and you can disagree with me, that's fine, but I honestly believe that Satan is out to kill everybody in this world. And that's how he does it.
Mm-hmm. So he starts younger and younger all the time.
Exactly, because
I mean, for
when
me,
you're youngest is when you're most
vulnerable.
Yes, and you're most persuaded to do something like that.
Yeah.
And when you're upset about something, or you're heartbroken, or
I mean, and she said that she was 3 years old, and she looked in the mirror and she asked herself, "Why can't this be flat?"
And I hate to tell you, but that's probably because someone in her life was telling her that she's fat.
And 3 years old.
Whatever.
I mean, you're 3.
I was getting sexually abused by my biological father when I was 3.
Like, it's just... But I look up to her so much because I've battled with self-harm. I've battled with depression. I've battled with suicide. And I'm 18 years old. Like, let alone, I didn't start cutting myself at 11 years old. But even though I didn't start till I was 15, that's still, like... I don't know.
That's still young.
It's still young. And it's still... I was still at that point where...
I'm sorry, but anybody below 18 should not be going through that much pain that they feel like they need to take their own lives. I mean, me when I was 15, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
But thank God there were our bands.
Yeah.
Like DC Talk and Family Force 5.
Yeah.
Well, not at the time Family Force 5.
It was the brothers.
It was the brothers. Thank God God had put that in my life. Thank God I was attracted to how adorable Solomon was. Which is funny because that helped save my life.
Mm-hmm. And, like, actually, I don't know if you know this, but I was dealing with my friend John's death, and I was 14 at the time. And I was just so depressed, so distraught, so just was done. And I posted a very depressing Facebook status, and you commented on it, and you gave me the link to Toby's song. And that's when
she should be thanking
and that's when I fell in love with him. And I've always been in love with him. I've been a fan of him since I was, 8, 9 years old.
Whatever, I made you be a fan.
Yeah, pretty much. But, that's when his music started to change my life. That's when I really started to...
Pretty aggressive when I like a band, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you need to like this band, or else. No, I'm not like that.
And that's really when his music, those lyrics, hold on just another day or two. What are the lyrics? Oh my gosh, wait.
That's pretty close.
I mean, so baby, hold on, just another day or two. I can see the clouds are moving faster now, and the sun is breaking through. If you can hold on.
So baby, hold on. So baby, hold on.
Yeah. Those lyrics are just so, warm and cuddly almost, because,
That's how I thought about Hide Me Away.
It's he's right there.
Yes.
It's
Maybe that's why music helps people so much.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that one song or that one voice that just
Toby's
hugs you.
I love his voice.
That's Solomon's voice for me. It just hugs you. And
there you go.
It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through whatever you are going through. Like Calvin Quinn or whoever everybody likes. Whoever is their favorite. Maybe that's why people say, you saved my life.
Yeah.
Because the voice or the song even, just...
the lyrics.
It hugs them.
And God giving them those lyrics.
And gifts.
And gifts to give to people who are dealing with all this darkness in their life is really God saving your life. Because God, one, gave them those gifts. God, one, gave them those lyrics to use, to share to the world.
Because He doesn't want you to die. He doesn't want you to feel alone. He doesn't want you to feel like that. So, of course, He's going to place music in your life that's going to speak to you no matter how it speaks to you. Unless it's speaking to you in a negative way.
Yeah.
If there are bands speaking to you in a negative way, you need to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. And I know some bands that probably do that. I'm not going to name them. Because I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, I can think of some too, but...
you need to get them out of your life. But,
yeah.
I mean, back to, you know, our bands, like, you know, Hanson saved... No, Hanson didn't really save me, though. Hanson,
they protected you.
Hanson protected me. And I'm not sure which video I said this on, if it was the first one, second one, or if I even said it on this one, but Hanson was there, you know, when my mom died, and the music was there. They were there. Their personalities were there when she passed away. And I wasn't very close to my mom, but it was there for me in a way, you know, that it protected me also from my dad because of what he was doing. And the posters on my wall actually kept him at bay and out of my room from molesting me. And that's why I had them all over my room. And so if someone is in your family that's obsessed with a band, you might want to look a little deeper as to why they're obsessed with that band.
I mean, yeah, there was at one point where I was like, 10, 11, 12, and I was on my Jonas Brothers phase. Their music didn't save my life or really, but their music
it was there.
Comforted me.
Yes.
And like I was dealing with stuff at home. Like I was abused by my father growing up. Like it was just there. And like music has always been a part of my life growing up. Always. I grew up in music. My mom is huge in music. Like she's, you know what I mean. But and then my brother too. Like I would grow up and hear my brother playing guitar 24/7 in his room, and I'll go in his room and like ask him to sing.
I'm big in music too. I was part of that too.
I know, and you were too.
Aunt Umbop.
I would call her Aunt Umbop growing up.
I used to when I first lived with them when she was little. She used to scream in her crib, and she wouldn't go to sleep. So what I would do is I would take her out of her crib, and I would sing Madeline by Hanson to her. Whoa, whoa, my Madeline, here we go around again. And it would lull her to sleep. So Hanson has been a part of her life, too.
They put me to sleep.
So, and it's funny because I tried singing that song to her the other day, a couple months ago, and she had no idea what song that was.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a song that lulled you to sleep when you were 2 and 3. Like, and you would giggle, and then she loved Umbop. She bopped around to it, and she likes Words of Love, too.
I like that song still to this day.
See? Bad influence.
But,
that's why she likes pop music.
Yeah.
I drew her right into the arms of Jonas Brothers. Right into their
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Brothers. I mean, we are surrounded by brothers.
We really are.
We got the Olds brothers, we got the Hanson brothers, we got the DC Talk brothers in Christ.
The Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas Brothers. We got our own brothers. Okay, anyway.
I have 2 brothers. You have 4.
But anyway, we should probably wrap this up. But we just want to encourage people that, and yell at people also, that, you know, music can change lives, music can help people, and, you know, there is always that one band that's just really close to someone's heart, and that is Hanson. See? I was going to say NSYNC, and then I said Hanson. But it's not, sorry. It's,
sorry, JC and Justin, and Lance, and Chris.
The Olds brothers. Yeah,
I forgot one.
JC?
No, I got JC.
Justin?
Got Justin.
Lance?
Got
Joey.
Lance. Joey. I forgot one.
Oops. I did it again. Okay.
Brittany.
Yeah. But
anyway,
music is a huge... It can be
music
a good
has
thing.
always been something.
But honestly, you know, every time I've hung out with the guys at Family Force 5, and every time...
Like,
she's been there too. You know, we met them together in 2007. I think I've met them in 1994. I'm not completely positive because a lot of that is blocked out. A lot of my childhood is just blocked. I don't know if I'm blocking it or if God's blocking it for me. Which is funny because I remember the bad stuff. I don't remember the good stuff. I wish I could remember the good stuff, like meeting the Olds brothers. But I think I met them. I'm not sure. But I do remember meeting them in 2007 with Hannah.
Yeah.
And they were just, to me, like, I had always been afraid of guys.